All right, so we're gonna kick it off and talk about last night's game, the Chargers. The Chargers beat the Chiefs in a thriller, right? 30-17. It was entertaining. It was must see TV. Two quarterbacks, two talented quarterbacks going head to head, Justin Herbert and Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes ended up winning at the end of the day. Nothing new, right? So why be surprised? So we're gonna kick this off with you, David. All right. We just gonna get our reaction to the game. So let's talk about your reaction to that game last night.
First, Mahomes, just soon as they got the ball, what a minute and a half left. I said, yeah, this game over. Mahomes about to go drive the ball down, and some way, somehow, they gonna get a touchdown to win this game. I didn't know he was gonna throw it to Kelsey. I just knew somehow, some way, Mahomes is gonna pull some magic out his hat and win the game. So I'm actually upset that he threw it to Kelsey because that's kind of the reason why I'm losing the fantasy right now. Kelsey went off, even though I got Mahomes as my quarterback, which I still don't understand, but it's fine. But it's nothing you can really say about Mahomes. He's clearly the best quarterback in the league. Now, Herbert, this is his second week in a row that he's thrown an interception late in the fourth quarter in a game where they could have won the game. So I'm not saying he's not a good quarterback, but he shouldn't be in anybody's top 5 or maybe top 10, but he shouldn't be anybody's top 5 right now at all, because he's not better than Lamar Jackson. Nope. I'm not putting him over Josh Allen, not putting him over Mahomes. Nope. I'm not putting him over Brady right now. I'm sorry. And I'm not even gonna put him over Dak. At least Dak has a playoff win. So
okay. Show some respect, all right.
I'm just saying I don't think Dak is top 10, but I don't think Dak is top 5. I'm sorry. I don't think Dak is top 5, but still, I think he's better than Justin Herbert right now. Justin Herbert has the arm talent and everything, but the weapons that he has, it's not like he didn't have Keenan Allen last night. He was there. Mm-hmm. Joshua Palmer was there. He still had Austin Eckler. His running back was there. Mike Williams, I think he got hurt in the game, but he was there. He still had his weapons, but he still couldn't pull out the game. So that's just my reaction. I think it's clear that the Chiefs are the best team in the AFC right now, too.
Okay. Tombo?
Flat out, the Chiefs are the best team in the NFL. They find ways to win games. Like, they just find ways to win games. Name another quarterback that's playing with – I wrote down, I said, Mahomes is flat out the best quarterback because we talked about that. But I had to go to overall team after that win yesterday. Because this is not the first game where we seen Mahomes had to come back and make something happen with, I don't want to say no-name receivers, but from the talent that he had when he went to the Super Bowl compared to now, outside of Kelsey, who is he really throwing the ball to?
Facts.
That right there, he's really playing pickup football with pros.
And winning.
Yes. And in the beginning of the game, you kind of thought that the Chiefs were going to lose that game because you're like, you see how the pass rush was getting to him? Like, he was getting frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
And then next thing you know, he said, I got Kelsey. What I'm worried about. Find him, and we're going to make things happen. Kelsey literally saved the day. I don't know, man. They call him Jay Herbo in the group. I like that name because he makes good music, but he's not mainstream. You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what Justin Herbert is. He makes good plays, but he's not mainstream. Like, the people like him, but he just can't get over that hump. And I really feel like this season alone for I'm gonna just keep calling him Jay Herbo. For Jay Herbo is it's a building season because he had to deal with all the injuries. Like, his whole team was riddled with injuries on offense. And when his weapons finally did come back, they looked like the Chargers that we know and love. And then Mike Williams got hurt again, and then he went back to like sinking in his seat.
Okay, so all right. A lot y'all said there. So me personally, yeah, Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL. Anybody that put him with Josh Allen, disrespectful. All right. Anybody put him with Justin Herbert, disrespectful. Best team. I know we like to be present in the moment. Like, cause me personally, when the Chargers scored that last touchdown and Mahomes got the ball, I just knew that they were gonna win. Like I was still like, all right, he's gonna go on the field and score. All right, it all depends on how much time on the clock left. Justin Herbert, but we can't forget that against the Buffalo Bills, he had the ball to do the same thing. He threw an interception. All right, so Patrick Mahomes has his low moment this season. So I want to say they're the best team because Mahomes has to make magic a lot for them to win. All right, when you got teams, you got if I mean, I will say like if I had to make a Super Bowl pick, I'm picking the Chiefs. All right, but they are only part of the best team because of Mahomes. So I guess you can say the best team. Now, what I love about this is this dude had first no Tyreek Hill, we know that, right?
Yep.
And then Juju gets hurt. All right, cool, boom. Am I not mistaken? Did Tony get hurt during the game?
Yes, he did, man. He's on my fantasy team. He got me no points.
Okay, so he get hurt during the game, right? So you got no Juju, right? No Kadarius Toney, no Mecole Hardman. So what he does, he throws to Sky Moore, he throws to Justin Watson. I mean, he threw the ball to 7 different receivers last night, and he still was 329 yards, 3 TDs, no picks. All right, in a primetime game against the division foe, who, you know, got some good defensive players on the other side. I know that they hurt, but they still got Derwin James, stuff like that. So, I mean, the dude he makes magic, man. He makes things out of nothing. He got that Michael Jordan effect. I mean, I know we grew up on Kobe. I know you probably not be a Kobe fan now, but when I used to watch Kobe, I'm like, dang, the game's too close. Like,
yeah,
Kobe gonna pull it off, man, right? And that's how the feeling I get with Patrick Mahomes. Kind of like the feeling you got with the KD Warriors. KD is that Warrior. Like, you just know they're gonna win again at the end of the day. All right. So right now he's clearly the MVP. I think second on my list would be Tua, to be honest with you, and then Jalen Hurts. But Mahomes created a gap, all right, because Tua didn't play yesterday, out of sight, out of mind. So I would say great game, but then with the Chargers, Justin Herbert, 20-21 his career, right? He got a losing record his whole career. I know he got the arm talent, but it's too many games this season that he had the ball last and he couldn't find a way to win that game. All right. So I would say, I'm not going to put Dak above him because I agree with this comment right here. Right. Herbert teams relies on Herbert to win the game, but the Dallas relies on Dak not to lose the game. All right. So it's a difference. All right. So I'm not being a Cowboy hater, but
he is.
Herbert, all right. Justin Herbert. Dak dealing with the same issue, but it's also his coach is not as great as Andy Reid. So I'm going to get Justin Herbert kind of the benefit of the doubt. He's not bad, and he still is top 10, but I agree that he's not top 5 though.
Also, Mahomes was 25-0 in November, December.
Against division.
25 straight wins in November, December. And then 14-0 against division opponents on the road in his career. That's just
crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Against your division rival on the road?
That's like, hey, if you're the Broncos and you waiting and you think you're gonna go to the playoffs and they come into your house in the last game, just count that as a loss. The Chiefs are not losing that game.
Man, Bronco Nations, let's ride.
All right. I bet he wished they played in London last week. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.